Hi yogis, Sadie here. I'm in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, as I tend to be here and there somewhere. Totally different. Great place, by the way. A lot of hot springs. I'm about to go to one in a moment after this. But I wanted to stop and pause just to teach you a little breath that I've been working on. Actually, I didn't learn it in yoga. I learned it from my vocal coach. And my vocal coach is Torald Koren. He's one of the two brothers in the band The Kin. Amazing. I'm going to put the link down below if you want to check out some awesome music. They're really rising fast, and I'm sure you'll hear about them really soon. They just got a big record deal. But needless to say, Torald is one of the most spiritual, connected, musical, creative, and communicative people I think I've ever met, and I've met a lot of people. So studying with him has been really fabulous. Not only has it helped me open up to my true voice, actual singing voice, but also speaking voice and so much more. But he taught me a breath that is fan-freaking-tastic. It is now named the ROCKSTAR breath in honor of Torald and his rockstar ways. And the fact that when you do this breath, it connects you not only to the power of your voice, but the power of the earth and the power of your core. And from there, you can more effortlessly express what you need to out into the world, whether it's to detoxify and let go of something that's no longer needed, or whether you want to really just get grounded, centered, meditate on the self, and just feel gushy, yummy, good inside. Because after all, as he said in our last session, it's all about how alive can you be in this moment? How much can you feel life? And I would then add to that, how much can you feel like you've just stepped into your own skin and you feel like a complete badass today? That's where we want to get. So we can't just always sit up nice and tall like our yogi selves, therefore kind of overdoing the back body arch and disconnecting ourselves from our root and our core. If we're breathing and interfacing with the world and other people through this area only, it gets very superficial and not as powerful as you could be. I think you'll feel the difference. So you can take a moment and just sit somewhere comfy. I have my nice hotel chair here. And begin to breathe slowly and deeply through the nose. Now, yogis are taught, breathe in through the chest, expand the chest, lift it up, and oh, there you go. But that can actually cut you off from examining the belly breath, which is where we're going today. So just experience what that chest breath feels like, how you can lift yourself up, and the amount of connection you feel with the rest of your body. Note the energetic state is all. And then begin to bring your awareness to your feet. So anything that begins with the core actually starts first underneath with the root on the earth, the foundation. And that's how we build every yoga pose. That's also how we're going to build this breath technique. Maybe your shoes are on, maybe off. If they can be off, that's lovely. Just close your eyes here and reflect on the sensation of your feet on the earth. Not only on the earth, but through the earth, as if they've grown roots and they are now spreading down deep into the earth, and they're getting connected, starting to draw nourishment up from the earth, up through the soles of the feet, up through the ankles and calves, relaxing the calves and the knees, relaxing the back of the knees, and allowing the inner thighs to just kind of hang down, the hamstrings to hang down like two mangoes ripe on the vine. Begin to take your breath a little bit lower now. Inhale into the belly and let it expand a little bit more. And on the exhale, give a little hug and lift to the pelvic floor muscles, the low belly, and help press that breath up and out. So a couple more times here, feeling the legs, sensing where your seat meets the seat, where your sitting bones and maybe your thighs are resting on the chair, the surface. And being more with your earth first. Instead of expression first, we get back to basics, we come to presence, and we amplify a quality of presence. So you're not only here, you're engaging. you are dedicating to being right here, right now, just as you are. So here's the trick and the rub. We've got to deconstruct that big, tall, heart open, straight spine yoga posture now and do something different. So what I'd like you to do is think Buddha belly. So instead of yogi pose, Buddha belly. And we're going to get there by just relaxing into ourselves a little bit more. So wherever you are, if you've got your forearms on your knees, you can definitely just lean down a little bit, let your head relax slightly. If you're in a chair like me, I don't want you to sit up straight and tall on the edge of your seat. I want you to chill out, totally chillax. And ladies, this may be interesting for you because I know a lot of us tend to hug in the belly and think that's not so attractive, but in fact, I think this Buddha belly, having a woman's figure, is so sensual, so beautiful, so empowering. So take a moment to rub your belly as you take slow, deep breaths through the nose. Get it a little softer. And just get to know it a little bit. It's a Buddha belly, so rub it for good luck. Make a wish. And then bring both hands to the belly. So let the ribs actually relax downward and try not to do anything with them. Don't try anything. Just let them relax. They are not going to expand with the breath. They're just going to be there. Just a conduit for the breath to move down through and up through. So as you inhale here through the nose, the next obvious thing that happens is your belly expands in all directions. Belly to the front, sides, back, pelvic floor, even down through the legs, through the earth. So inhale. Let your belly expand so much that your hands move apart. And on your exhale, just give a nice gentle hug and direct the breath back into the belly and upward. So it's not a forcing, it's not aggro, it's just a direction. Inhale down to the belly through the nose. The ribs do not expand, the belly expands. You're going to find a lot of new space and information there. Inhale. And then exhale. You can exhale through the nose or through your mouth and just allow the breath to be poured out of you. And a few more times here. Just inhale as much as you can. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. There you go. And then exhale completely. And watch if your ribs start to rise and expand. Really try to relax, chillax them. They are on a beach vacation in Jamaica. The belly is working here a little bit and allowing the breath to expand it. Finally, we get some space in the belly. The yogis call this Brahma Granthi, or the belly knot. And we tend to hold a lot of self-relationship issue here. A lot of fear that you're not enough, or people won't like you, or people will leave you, or you'll be left alone, or you don't have enough, that sort of thing. But when you can dissolve that knot with the breath and intention and sukha, good energy, you begin to reveal the true nature of yourself, which is like the Buddha, completely fat with abundance, happy, wise, calm, and peaceful inside. And this quiet power arises. That's what we want. You're going to heat up too, because here's our digestive fire. We're going to get a nice digestive flame stoked. Just a few more times. I hope you've been breathing this whole time, yogis. Inhale down to the belly. Expand it a little more than you think. Don't lift the ribs. Just keep the ribs really just water falling down toward the expanding belly. And then exhale. Release it. Beautiful. So come to this meditation, foundation, belly, sinking inside of yourself a little more and just enjoying the sensation of being more united with your core, your foundation, and that inner honey relationship, that ocean within. And yogis, try your Om on one of those exhales. Really just let it pour out of you and see if it doesn't make a little difference in your Om voice and your singing voice even. Thanks, Torald. That was an amazing teaching, and I'm glad I get to pass it on to all of you. You'll be seeing it a lot more in my workshops and classes. Totally in love with it. So enjoy, take it forward, and teach others how to breathe from the belly like a rock star. Namaste.